Welcome to the Thrive Home Show. Here's your host, Indy's dopest realtor, Michael Bounds.
I want to introduce Bill Herbig. Bought a home from me. It's going on a year. Not quite, maybe?
6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
It seems like so much just happened. It seems like a year.
Yeah, at times kind of slow right now. So I want to welcome you onto the show. Thank you so much for taking the time. I know you were working in the yard.
Yep, it's good to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So now tell me, we have a awesome story. So when you reached out to me, what happened? How did that? You were working with another agent. How did that happen?
Yes, my wife. We've been looking since October, and initially we were just going to get a part-time home up here, and then I'm like, you got to stop the mail, and we can. In our home back in Georgia, we had a pool, and so what do you do during the summer if you go up to Indiana? And so I decided, we're just going to do it. And friends and family up here, it was time. We were both retired, and so we started looking, and we did have an agent up here, and she showed us 1 million homes. Then she started getting into, she wanted to have us build a new home. And I think that became kind of her way of doing things. So on a Friday night, my wife had already gone to bed, and I thought she had literally gone to bed. And I'm sitting in my chair watching, I think I was watching a Braves game. And all of a sudden I get a little message from her, look at this house. I'm like, I thought you were asleep. So I looked at this house that we're now own and live in and working on. And I loved it. Reached out to our agent at 8:05 and said, this is the house. It's perfect. And she got back to me like a half hour later, which was typical of her, and said, oh, it's sold. And I'm like, I don't think so. I just did all kinds of research online. And she's like, no, it's sold. And then I said, well, how much did it sell for? And it just went online late last night. And she gave me the price, and it was the price from last April, a year ago, when the builder bought it and flipped and did all the flipping stuff.
Yeah.
So I tried to convince her that no, this house is still for sale, and she was so persistent. She even sent me the MLS, but it was April's MLS, showing a sale. So I just said, okay, that's fine. And I went online to see who was the listing agent, and lo and behold, Mr. Michael Bounds showed up. And I called you, and I called my brother, and I had no idea when I looked at the house, but he's like 2 miles from here, and which is perfect location. And you jumped, it was early morning, you jumped into some clothes and came over, and my brother was here, and y'all looked at it and said, no, it's still for sale. And here we are. We made the sale. We got everything done. It was fantastic. You saved the day. And that agent was kind of a little upset, but it was her own fault because she could have easily taken care of things, but she didn't know what she was looking at. Yeah. So my wife and I are both so grateful to you because this is a perfect house for us. We're loving it, absolutely loving it.
Good. And that happens, and that happens both ways. And
I'm
just glad I could work hard, and we worked something out with the other agents. So I tried to be a fair guy. Or
no, you were beyond fair, which is how you do business. That's why I enjoy working with you.
You're right. And so the thing is you have been working with an agent for a long time, and we got together and we got you into the home that you absolutely love, and you got
it's fantastic,
absolutely blessing. So tell me, because you guys came from Atlanta, so a lot of this you had to do remotely. Tell me, how was that process? Because you had to do a lot of things by just video and
right.
And how was that experience?
It worked very well. We did some Zoom with my brother and sister-in-law, and then you did some Zoom with us, and then some of the as far as the closing stuff, we did a bunch of back and forth emails and tweets and all kinds of stuff to get everything set up. We were going to do video, but I couldn't stand it. I wanted to, I wanted to see the house and in person, because I'd seen every inch of it in video. And so I came up for the closing, and that went just smooth as can be. And everything's been good. The only issues we've had with the whole thing is the movers, and who has ever moved that didn't have issues with their mover. I don't know anybody, and I can attest. We kind of got burnt when the last time we moved, and so I thought I knew all the things to watch out for, but no, they still threw some new things at us. But it was all good. We're here, we're happy, and you were very good in helping guide us on the remoteness of making this all happen.
Yeah, so you bought several homes over the bought and sold several homes over the years.
Yes.
So like, now was this the first cross country or the first like of this kind?
Second. We had a 2-year trip up to Boston from Atlanta. Job transferred us up to Lowell, Massachusetts, which is almost in New Hampshire. It just barely was in Massachusetts. And but I was up there working, so I was physically able to find the house, but my wife had never seen it. Yeah. So I closed on that one, sent her all kinds of videos. It was kind of the reverse. So when she walked in on the moving day, that was the first time she'd seen the house, but it was a 100-year-old house at that time. It was in 2010, and it was 1910. Gorgeous, fabulous house. Neighbors, it was New England. It wasn't Atlanta. Right. And now that we moved back to Anderson, it's not Anderson. We found this after coming back after 40 plus years to be one of the easiest places to get around, and everyone's friendly. We got great neighbors, great neighborhood, and this whole thing has just been a blessing. It's been much better than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be great to be back and be close to friends and family, but it's every day I feel even better and better, which is kind of surprising.
Good. Thank you so much for your time, man. Get back in.
Absolutely.
God bless you, man. If you need anything, sure. I already know my number. You text
yep.
me, so.
I do.
Text me, give me a call, and yep. I'll be here for you, man. So if
you've done a great job. The few little hiccups we've had, you've made everything good, and I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much. God bless.
Same to you and your family.
Thank you. Bye-bye.